Yeah, Steen Petersen, you are back once again, and Jan believes that Viktor will take it through to second round. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I think he's gotten a lot of points in the beginning here. He hasn't played that fast. He looks really nervous. I hope at least he's nervous because he needs to be able to play at a faster pace. But he's scored a lot of points, and that's positive. Hopefully he can loosen up a little bit, increase the speed and the pace of his game.
A 6-point lead after 10 minutes of playing. The two players have met twice before, both times in 2011. The last time was in the Singapore Open, where Viktor won 21-8, 22-20. Yeah, not a very good call by Viktor.
Somehow he doesn't look really comfortable, even though he's leading by 5 points. Good shot. Very loose shot from Wacha, and immediately punishment from the tall Dane.
Yeah, Viktor 1.90. And of course, he still have some work to do with his physique.
Yeah, he's only 17, so he can become much stronger and much faster.
Just for information, so Chen Long lost the first set against Chon from Korea, 21-19.
18-12.
Viktor's leading 18-12.
Terrible play from Wacha here. In control, but putting it wide.
On court number 3, please give a warm welcome to, from Hong Kong, China, Hong Luqian and Zhe Ying Sweats.
13-19.
They have to give it their all when they face the #1 duo in the world from China, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang. Umpire is Jo Sterli and service judge Søren Knudsen.
Lucky shot there.
19.
Hits the net and tumbles down on Viktor's side. Totally unreturnable.
A 5-point lead for Viktor Axelsen.
Yeah, and he has to be satisfied with that. He hasn't played too well, but
14-19. Play.
2 more points and he's taking the first game, so that's not too bad.
No. And of course he can be a bit nervous because there's a lot of eyes looking at him and a lot of pressure on him. He's the local one who everybody expects to do good.
Yeah. I would expect him to take this first game and then hopefully loosen up in the second and play at a little bit higher pace.
Listen up. That was the support for the local
15-20. Go!
And
First game won by Viktor Axelsen.
it's looking good.
15.
Yeah, I mean, Wacha had his chance here. Viktor looked a little bit tensed, looking around in the hall, seeing all the people cheering for him.
Yeah.
But Wacha wasn't capable of taking advantage of the situation, so now he's up to a tough task, winning the last 2 games if he wants to move on to the second round.
But Steen, there's a lot of pressure on Viktor Axelsen. He won the junior world championship last year, and he is going to the tournament once again. He's only 17 years old. He has Yonex as a sponsor, big company in supporting him. A lot of people support him. Can it be dangerous for a player like Viktor getting so much attention?
Yeah, of course it can be dangerous, but I think he's got a good team around him. I think if you're a 17-year-old tennis player, female tennis player, you don't focus too much about the pressure. There's the same kind of pressure. You earn much more money than Viktor does. So, I mean, if he doesn't want to feel the pressure, he can just quit. But I think he does. I think he loves the pressure. But of course, he has to get used to playing these big matches. That's what you practice for. It's nights like these you practice for when it's cold and rainy. You have to go running.
Service over.
So he has the mental set up for standing against the pressure.
I think so. I think so.
How good can he be?
Depends what he wants. No reason why he shouldn't be able to be the best in the world, but to win the big titles also requires a lot of luck. It's been easier during the last years here because the World Championships is played every year now. So we could hope for a title in the future, but when it's going to be, very, very difficult to say. And one of the main things is that he stays fit. He's a tall guy. And
2-1.
when he plays more badminton, play a lot of tournaments, he also gets a bigger risk of getting injured.
2-all. Over. Sorry. 3-2.
Steen, we got a question from some of our viewers who's asking if Viktor is running for the Olympics in London 2012. I guess that's not even possible for him to reach, isn't it?
Oh yes, if he wins a couple of Super Series tournament, he should be able to go into top 16. That's what's required. Or if he beats Lindan twice and Lee Cheng-wei twice, I think the Danish coaches will select him as the Danish representative.
So let's just say no.
It's highly unlikely at the moment, but you should never say never. And players can develop really fast.
But in 2016 Olympic in Rio, maybe it's more likely for Viktor.
Maybe it's more likely. We'll have to see. In 2008, probably Joachim Persson would have said the same thing, but now it looks a little bit more difficult for him to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Good read there by Viktor.
5-3.
Let's take another question from Mark Rutgen, who's asking his praise for sure Danish. Mads Rutgen, sorry Mads, thanks for your question anyway. Who's the greatest Danish talent right now after Viktor Axelsen?
I don't know.
No. We have some young players coming up, but for sure it's very difficult to say because they're very close to each other, right?
They're close to each other, and talent is not just technique and physique. It's also the mental skills